prickly up here.
Look how big the lupins are!
I know, they're pretty. Sure.
Don't know what it is. Did you hear it? That bird?
Yeah.
That was a robin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys need a back.
Lost a pound. What? Yeah. Lost a pound.
Alright, so here are our Muscovy ducklings. We've got 9 ducklings. The mother had brought over from across the road where she had her nest, she had brought over 7, and then we captured them, and then she went back across the road, and then she showed up the next day with 2 more ducklings. So we've actually got 9. I was trying to get her to go into a hutch with them so she could brood them, but she wouldn't go in. Hey, so we just had some Muscovy ducklings show up. There are 7 ducklings. We've caught the ducklings and put them into the hutch, but the mother is hard to catch, and we just set up a little trap where the ducklings are in the hutch. They're inside of a bucket and they are calling and the door is open, so we're hoping that the duck will go right in and we can let her be with the ducklings.
Yeah.
Alright, so there she is. So this gray duck, she was actually across the street and we didn't see her cross with the ducklings, but she did show up over by the greenhouse with her 7 ducklings earlier. So I hope they all made it safely across. The ducklings are in that bucket and I'm gonna move away so she can hopefully go right in. And honestly, it's never worked that well with them brooding their own young unless they're out and wild, which then there's a lot of risk to having predators come, so.
Now. Good. You like to put that. Put it down. A lot of birds up in our little play fort. Okay.
Dad's over there.
Dad.
So here I have a fleece spread out onto my skirting table, which is just some wood with a piece of like snow fence and some PVC tubing here. So this is one fleece, and I'm gonna just be skirting off the the edges that are like dirtier or not as long or great quality, and then I'm gonna be washing it by hand with hot water and a little bit of dish soap. So this is some fleece that I got, wool I should say, that I got for free off Craigslist last year. I got actually bags and bags of it. It's a Finn and Icelandic cross, the lady said, and then she said there's a few Romneys, so I believe these are the Finn with Icelandic. So she had them all in these nice lawn and leaf bags, all nicely rolled up, and since wool stores really well when it's still raw with the lanolin on it, it's perfectly good to have it sit for a year or so, which it has been. But now I'm kind of excited to finally get to it. I do have one that I've already washed, and I'm going to be processing on my little drum carder, so I maybe will be able to show some of that. Okay, so I just finished skirting this fleece, and I thought it would be interesting to show the pile of stuff I've pulled off that I'm not going to be processing or washing or anything. And then all this here is going to be washed and made into yarn, or for felting possibly. So I'm doing it up on this mesh because all this hay and extra, you know, the dirt, it's all falling. A lot of it's going to be falling through. It's a nice breezy day too, so a lot of this is blowing away. I mean, a lot of the hay and grass. And this stuff here I think I'll probably just use as some mulch around the perimeter of our garden.
Oh my god. What is that?
It's so heavy!
Is that what's slowing down the truck?
I think so.